if the side of Franco Mabanta, they claim that they were set up and that they were doing a legitimate investigation, would it help their case if they actually air this supposed expose?
Yun po yung problema. He's been saying na set up. Well, to a certain extent, ang entrapment po is really a setup eh. Ibig sabihin, nangihingi ka, nanginigil ka. So yung law enforcement is a way of setting you up through an entrapment.
That's true.
The entrapment operation. Basic po yun eh. So talagang may entrapment proceedings po. Ibig sabihin, nanghingi ka, may pananakot, at on the other end, sinabi, sige, magbibigay ako, pero ang plano pala, isinumbong na sa law enforcement, doon na po yun. Meron talagang entrapment. And the same net na parang setup talaga yan. Magkaiba, ang sinasabi po ng, I don't know what he meant by being set up. Kasi at the end of the day, yung entrapment is really a setup eh.
Well,
Plano po talaga yun eh.
Kumbaga, parang siya ang binaliktad ang kwento when actually they are going to do an expose. That
Well,
I'm putting words in his mouth, but I'm assuming yun ang sinasabi niya.
That is the problem. Kasi po, if, sa amin kasi, ang tinitingnan ng jury dyan, if it's meant to be shown, why do you have to contact the personalities na gusto mong i-expose? So if the intention is really to expose, dapat labas na po yan, di ba po?
And the way they were contacted was not for their side, not to give their side. Because in media, you would normally...
Yes, that's correct. Yes, opo. Dapat both sides. Opo.
Actually, sir, there's this video circulating also of supposed NBI agents speaking to Franco Mabanta on the phone where they were talking about how to do the transaction, the transfer of money. Can you confirm, sir, if this video is true?
Hindi ko po kasi nakita yung nagsisirculate na yan, video na yan. Pero meron, I was informed by the apprehending agents na meron talagang pag-uusap. May text messages, may calls, may pinadala video, may instruction kung paano i-deliver yung pera. So, ano doon naman po yan? I've seen it in the spot report. But the video that you're saying that is circulating, hindi ko pa po siya nakita.
Well, sir, we also got reports that PGMN has been sitting on this video for a long time already, on this expose. Matagal na daw po nila itong sinut, ni-research, ginawa. But why would they try to extort money from the former speaker just recently?
Well, I don't know kasi it goes to the intent already of the personalities. Ano po. So, siguro everything will come out pagka nandun na po tayo sa court proceedings. Ano po. But at the side of the law enforcement of NBI, we did our part. There's an entrapment. We follow the rules. We follow the procedures at yung pong requirement, the elements of the crime, nakita namin na nandun. So, ipinail po namin sa piskalya po.
You know, the friends, some associates or friends of Franco Mabanta say that, it seemed so easy to entrap him when he isn't, parang it was so easy for him to walk into a trap. Hindi naman daw po siya ganong kadaling maisahan. Yun ang depensa na. Yun ang doubt ng iba.
Alam niyo po, ma'am, hindi rin po ganun kadali yung ginawa ng mga ahente para hulihin siya. Talagang umikot-ikot muna siya. It's like a 4 hours po na ikot bago po na finally tinanggap yung pera at nahuli po. So makita naman po yan. All those things will come out on the trial, the proceeding. They will be given the chance by the court to present their evidence kung ano man po yung sinasabi nila. And on the end, the side of the law enforcement, ipipresenta rin po namin yung ebidensya po namin.
Will you also be, once he and his companions are able to post bail, will you also request the court for an HDO?
Well, once it's filed in court, it's the job of the prosecutor po. So, we can recommend, but it's always, pagka na-file na po namin, the prosecutor po na will have full control of the case po.
Si CJ Hero, sir, if she does not appear before the NBI on Monday, May 11, ano pong posibleng mangyari?
Well, kung hindi po siya magpaliwanag, hindi siya mag-appeal, yung magiging resolution po namin sa kanya to file or not to file will be based on the evidence that we have. So maganda po sana dumating siya para may paliwanag po niya yung participation niya po dito sa inimbestigahan na kaso po.
Could she be considered like an accomplice?
Yun po, those are things will be determined during the investigation po ng NBI. Then pag may investigation po kami, bibigay din po namin sa Piskalya yan for them to determine. We will be guided by the Memorandum Circular number 20 po that there should be a reasonable certainty of conviction bago po namin i-accept po yun.
You know, in some interviews, Director, you've been advocating for stronger laws on, regulating social media. Give us an idea of what you have in mind.
It's in the process of studying. I've talked to our legal department, to our legislative office, to the Congress, and we're getting ideas how to do it. But ang takeaway po rito is to come out with some ethical standards in doing so. Kasi kita naman po natin, a lot of things happening in the social media. Those who have backgrounds na wala naman pong experience on being a journalist, yung kung ano yung standard dapat ng journalism, nagiging mga reporter at journalist na rin po. But somehow, may mga tao nakakabasa na akala nila that is true, totoo na yung re-report or what. So, baka dapat po ma-regulate. Ang akin po dito is, it should be an ethical journalism. I'm for a freedom of the press, freedom of expression, pero alam naman po natin all those rights may corresponding obligations. So siguro po itatama lang po natin doon. So that will be fair also to those professional and ethical journalists po. Like you, kagaya po ninyo, Ma'am Sen.
The challenge, I guess, also can be thrown to members of the media, you know, and some organizations in our industry on how, although kasi kumbaga they're walking a thin line eh. They could claim to be a media outfit pero actually hindi.
Yan na nga po, ma'am. I agree with you. That's one of the takeaway, and I think it's a big takeaway po dito po sa nangyari ito. There are lessons learned po dito, and I think the Congress should pursue this so that probably legislations will be in place, laws should be in place so that we avoid things like this po.
And finally, sir, ano naman po yung masasabi nyo? May ilang critics na that are saying that the NBI has been targeting in recent weeks individuals that are affiliated with the Duterte group. Parang naging sunod-sunod po yung mga operations. How would you respond to that?
Well, simple lang po yan. I came to office February 23. Ang records po ng aming apprehensions, arrests, and the indictment sa Piskalya po is 192 as we speak. Doon po sa 192 na yun, yung sinasabi nilang targeted, sino po ba yung mga binabanggit? I think they're referring to Mike Defensor, to Jay Sonsa, and ngayon si Franco Mabanta. Pero ano po lahat yun, if you will check the records, those actions are all based on evidence. Ano po? So mahirap naman po yan na sabihin na dahil politika, hinahabol ng NBI. Sa amin po, pag may ginawa kang illegal, whether you're involved in politics or not, dapat po harapin mo yung batas. We promote law and order, and that's the mandate po ng National Bureau of Investigation.
We thank you for talking to us.